Hey guys, it's a chilly, gray November day here in the backyard, and I'm about to go to one of the parks. I think I'm going to go to the one up the road, not the one across the road you're looking at right now. And I'm going to do a spirit box session using the Janama Spirit Box app. I haven't used that one in a little while. And I like to mix these sessions up with different apps, different tools, see what comes through. They're all different and unique in their own way. And getting back to PARANORMAL phenomenon, I'm going to see if we can connect with high celestial beings, the angels and the midway beings that are mentioned in the Urantia book. And we're going to see if anyone will come through for us today. So I'm going to get going down to the park, and let's get this session underway. All right, I am currently in the park. It's a little chilly out today, so you may hear the car engine running in the back. I need a little heat in the vehicle. There's also some freezing rain hitting the windshield right now, so you may hear that, but that's all good, because when you do a spirit box session, background noises, and they say especially natural precipitation and rain, really gives energy to the spirits to help them come through. Then whatever the case might be for that, it's always seemed to proven true, throughout the history of people doing spirit box sessions and spirit communication. And as I said, today in this session, we're going to look to connect with angels and midway beings. Now, what are midway beings? Again, if you haven't watched my other videos on this topic, midwayers are a type of angel that are here on planet Earth. They are mentioned in the Urantia book, and they're said to be very close to humanity, ministering to humanity, helping us, or at least trying to help us to make the right decisions for the will of God in our lives and on this planet. So they're angelic beings that are very close to us here on this planet. And they're midwayers because they're different than other angels, because they're closer to humans in some aspects of their being, but more angel than human. So they're midway creatures, midway angels, I guess you could call them. So I will leave it at that without getting into big explanations here. And I'm going to turn on the spirit box and see what will come through. I do apologize for the ad at the top of the screen. That's one thing I don't like about this particular app, is it has ads, and they're always at the top of the screen as you're seeing. But I guess these things happen in the world of apps. So let's turn on the spirit box and see if any angels or midway beings will come through for us today. Hello, my name is Paul. I come in love, peace, and much respect. And I'm wondering if there are any angels or midway beings close to me right now. I'm inviting the angels and midwayers to communicate with me through this device today. And I'm wondering if you will grace us with your presence. If there are any angels and midwayers near to me right now, could you comment on the state of humanity, the state of the world that we're in right now? Are you trying to help us get on a better path? I thought I heard someone say 11. 11 comes up a lot in my sessions. I see 11 just about every day. Some say this is a number that indicates the presence of midwayers in our lives. Is this correct? And if this is correct, why would the midway beings be so prevalent in my life right now? Why would they be trying to get my attention? Is there something that you want me to do? I feel in doing these sessions and the work that I'm doing here is kind of a work for God to make people aware of the world beyond this world. Is this what you would want me to do? You're encouraging this work? I feel like this is something that, at least what I'm doing, is having a very small impact, if any. What would you say about that? But let's get back to the state of the world. Are you at all concerned about what's happening in the Middle East? In the Arancha book, the alleged words of Jesus to his apostles were that for those who have obtained the kingdom what matter is it to them, or what concern it is to them if empires fall and these wars break out and the way the world acts, because we've already attained the kingdom, so we should have peace. Is that correct? Is that what we should be doing? Those of us who are looking to attain God in our lives. So we should try to help and bring people to the light, but not be overly concerned about the things that happen in this world. Would that be a maybe crude way of putting it, but correct nonetheless? Now, when I do these sessions, I often ask about the mysterious lights in the sky that so many people report all over the world. So much of it going on now all across the globe. Are some of these lights angels and midway beings? Are some of them extraterrestrials? There are some religious people who say we should fear these lights in the sky, that they are most likely demonic or evil. Is this correct, or are they in error about what they're saying? Although there are some in the ufology community who say there are good beings out there and bad, like the Greys and the reptilians. So are there good and bad extraterrestrials out there, and perhaps good and bad extraterrestrials in our skies right now? What message would you have for humanity right now in our current state? And do you think we'll turn ourselves around before it's too late? one last question I would like to ask. With the war between Israel and Hamas, there's a lot of anti-Semitism. Some people are hating the Jewish people, some are hating the Palestinian people. We're seeing a lot of hate crimes. I mean, this is just so sad and even kind of ridiculous to see. What would the angels and midway beings say to those who are acting out in these racist, anti-Semitic ways? And finally, if there were any words and messages that came through here today, whom have I been speaking to? Angels, midwayers, or both? And what would your final message be to myself and those who listen to these sessions? I thank you for any words and messages, and we will talk again soon. Thank you. So that was the session. I'm going to go home and review all of this and see what came through. When I use these devices also, like spirit boxes or apps like the Janama Spirit box, and I always mean to mention it in the beginning, but I always forget, it always is good to wear headphones, because these are a little bit more distorted and sometimes the words are very subtle, sometimes they're very clear, so it helps to use stereo headphones or earbuds when you're listening to these kinds of sessions. So I'm going to go home and review, and I'll talk to you all again very soon. God bless.